Hey guys, how you doing? Hope you're doing okay. Going to read through the full article here. There's a link in the description. It's in regards to Naomi Irion. I've made a couple of videos in regards to Naomi. Unfortunately, she was abducted, and 2 days ago, I believe, or very recently, her body was found. The police have arrested a man, Troy Diver, 41 years of age. So I did make a couple of videos in regards to Naomi, and I did praise the police whilst making those videos. I thought that they were making steady progress. There seemed to have been stages of development that were occurring, which were being reported on within the articles that I was going through. So in some ways, I was kind of surprised to come across this article here, where the brother of Naomi is very angry towards the police's performance. Of course, the brother has every right to be. As much as as much as I praised the police, what the heck do I know? Nothing at all. I'm just some idiot that reads through these articles. I'm not able to apply too much knowledge in the mechanizations of these types of things. I'm just guessing pretty much. And of course, the brother has lost his beloved sister, so naturally he is going to be very angry, and it's right that he's searching for better ways to do things. So we're going to have a look through the article. The brother of Naomi Irion is speaking out about what he says were missteps by police investigating the disappearance of his younger sister. On March the 12th, Naomi Irion was abducted from the parking lot of a Walmart in Fernley, Nevada. The 18-year-old was found dead weeks later, her body buried in a desolate desert gravesite. Authorities have arrested 41-year-old Troy Driver in connection with Naomi Irion's disappearance, charging him with murder, robbery, burglary, and destruction of evidence. And I think I'm right in saying that Troy Driver was arrested sometime prior to the discovery of Naomi Irion's deceased body. In a Facebook post on Friday morning, Naomi's brother, Casey Valley, expressed frustration and anger towards local law enforcement, alleging that he was forced to collect important evidence on his own and that police failed to act quickly. Here's a quote from the brother, Casey Valley. I called in Naomi as a missing person Sunday on the 13th of March at approximately 9:30 p.m. The deputy never came. He only called me at around 11:23 p.m. He filed no missing persons report until the following day at around 9 p.m. after I went and found that footage myself. So I really I don't know what would be considered a reasonable time frame for the police to enact a missing persons report. I understand that there is some hesitancy to do so, especially I think, when a person is of a certain age, and Naomi was 18, so thereby an adult. Adults do go off on their own. They're entitled to it. It's something that happens. So I would imagine that there is a certain reluctance for the police to go ahead and formalize missing person reports immediately, unless it's a child, unless there are particular circumstances involved or such. So I wouldn't necessarily overly blame the police myself, but then what do I know? Maybe I'm massively wrong with my reasoning there. I think it's interesting to note that the brother found the footage, so I presume he's referring to the CCTV footage in and around the car park outside the Walmart where Naomi was abducted from. So I believe that's the brother letting us know that he acted in a very proactive manner. Perhaps he contacted the facility management company of that car park, of that supermarket, that Walmart, and requested and was provided with relevant CCTV footage. Perhaps that's what happened. If so, I guess I applaud that. I guess I applaud the proactiveness, and I guess I also applaud the facilities management or the security company that provided the CCTV footage. I think that's a good thing. So anyway, back to the article. The brother added that Naomi's car wasn't found until 36 hours after I made the initial call, and it was under a half a mile away in a clear view of the interstate. So he's angry that the car wasn't found sooner. He probably has a good point there. I cannot stress enough how important the handling of this case was in the beginning for my sister's life. In a subsequent interview with Fox News, the brother clarified his remarks and said that he believes the police need more resources to do their jobs. Here's a quote from the brother again. I don't have anything against Lyon County. I'm so thankful for them answering my texts at 3 o'clock in the morning and calling me when there's an important update and bringing me into the command center of the searches and everything that they did to make our family be assured how hard they were working, and they are still working. And I don't want any defund the police talk to be attached to this. This is about the police needing more resources, period. The Lyon County Sheriff's Office did not respond to a comment about the brother's allegations. Earlier this week, Naomi Irion's body was found in a gravesite. Authorities are treating Naomi's death as a homicide, but have not yet released the cause of her death. The brother is continuing to be proactive. Him and his family, he and his family, are now planning to hold personal safety classes for women in his sister's honor. So again, I applaud that. This guy, the brother, he's walking the talk. He's angry, and he's not just being angry and that's that. He's angry and he's being vocal, and I believe being vocal is extremely important. Heralding criticism at people and organizations, when it's valid criticism, when it's constructive criticism, is incredibly important. He's only expressing his opinions, which he ought to be entitled to do in this day and age. Freedom of speech is such a thing that we can't be guaranteed that we're able to express our opinions freely. But that's all he's doing. He's making some important points, which I would say have at least some validity to them. I wouldn't throw the police department under the bus entirely. They have their restrictions, which of course the brother alludes to. He says that this is due to a lack of resources. I think he makes a good point. If I understand correctly, he was proactive in contacting the Walmart car park facilities management company. That's my guess. That's somewhat of I'm interpreting what's stated in this article, and I may be wrong. But if we presume that that is correct, that he was proactive and contacted the security company, he gathered the evidence, he gathered the data that was very significant CCTV footage of the prime suspect and of the vehicle from which Naomi was abducted. All of this kind of information, he sourced that. So, if the police had more resources, if they had dedicated staff that were able to do similar tasks in such a situation, to immediately contact facilities management or security companies or such in a bid to source CCTV footage, then that could be an incredibly important task. And maybe there's a very strong argument for each individual police department, or perhaps a conglomerate thereof, to have dedicated staff that perform such duties of making contact with as I say, facilities management companies or security companies that may be able to provide very important evidence. So I guess I'm going to wrap things up here. I found this interesting. again, with the articles that I read through, I'm just a nobody. I don't have any qualifications, any training in regards to law enforcement, legal aspects. I'm just reading through these articles. I come up with my own opinion. I express my opinion as best I can, and that's pretty much it. So I applaud this guy. I think he's done the right thing. It is tragic, of course, that Naomi has died, and I feel for him. I feel for his other family. He's doing good work. Him and his family are going to be offering safety classes for women. He's doing good work. He sees that there are some problems out there in society, uh, perhaps within the police procedure. He's taken action to try to better the situation, and I applaud that very much. So I'm going to wrap things up here. If you do like this type of content, if you like this type of commentary, I guess, please do show a little bit of support. Like, comment, subscribe, share the video, and I'll thank you for your time.